that individuals are not manually lifted without their consent and to maintain human dignity. In October, actor Sudha Chandran had uploaded a video on Instagram tagging Prime Minister Modi about her ordeal of being asked to remove her artificial limb each time she passed through the airport. In fact, on the broadcast, I'm joined by Sudha Chandran. In fact, she is the person who had uploaded that video on Instagram, as we said. Ma'am, thank you so much for taking out your time here on Mirror Now. First, just for our viewers, right?
Yes.
For our viewers to understand the ordeal that you face, could you describe exactly what happens if it doesn't, anything that you are not comfortable in sharing, that's fine. But just for our viewers to understand the ordeal.
No, there's nothing that I'm not, comfortable talking about, because I always believe in dignity of a human being. And that is why I raise this point, because since, I keep traveling a lot professionally. So each time when you're, encountered with this sort of a disgrace, especially at the airports, when you're told that please show me your limb, we need to see it. And when I tell them that there is an ETD facility, please use that, they turn back and say, well, don't try to tell us what we have to do. But I will still say not all the CISF people. There are people who understand. There are certain personnel who understand this issue. They are very, very humane towards the specially challenged. But yes, when you come across some बहुत ही टेढ़े CISF officials who actually stand up and say, कि boss, don't teach us, हमको पता है कि हमें करना क्या है. And this is what exactly happened that day when I was traveling to Hyderabad. And again, I was told that aap apna limb utariye and please put it into the X-ray machine. And I thought that was the most disgusting and most humiliating thing that I could have ever encountered in my life. And I told them, I said, see, please don't ask me to do all this. You have an ETD facility, you please go ahead with this. No, you don't try to tell us. You have to remove it. I said, I will not remove it because my dignity matters a lot to me. And I stand up for the entire community of the specially challenged. They cannot go through this ordeal. And that is where I came out and I had to actually, I put the boarding card there and I said, you dare do this to me, I will not allow the flight to take off. And then she said, okay, ठीक है, we will, whatever you say, we will do it. I said, आप कोई मेहरबानी नहीं कर रहे हो हम पे. This is not what we are asking you. We are only asking a dignity at the frisking counters. That's it. And I said, इसको कोई हो हंगामा करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. And that's when I came out and I actually took the time to tweet and put it on my Insta, because this message had to reach our Prime Minister, whom I truly consider a person who understands the pain of a common man.
Ms. Chandran, also, we started the story by talking about what the Supreme Court has now come out with in its order and its observations, basically, in fact, telling the DGCA that they should treat passengers, everybody, with dignity, and nothing should be done without a person's consent. What is your reaction to the top court's, these words from the Supreme Court? And also, do you think, now it's time for sweeping changes? Essentially, even the Supreme Court is saying this, that the DGCA and the aviation authorities, for that matter, should actually put these things on paper as well in terms of change in rules.
Yes, that is my point. First and foremost, I welcome this beautiful judgment that has come from the Supreme Court. Most welcome. But again, my point is, all that is in paper doesn't come into execution. It's very important that this matter has to be given to every CISF personnel on the ground level. They should be aware of the fact that such an order has been passed and we should treat the specially challenged people. And I also put in one more category, that is the senior citizens, with a lot of dignity. They cannot and they should not go through any ordeal anymore. And I'm so happy, and this judgment comes on the day of the World Disabled Day, that was December 3rd. And I appreciate everybody, all the specially challenged people who have put in a lot of effort and they have fought this case. And today we are so happy that the voice has been heard and a judgment has come in our favor.
That's right. And ma'am, before we let you go, if you could just also tell us, in terms of the fact that there are, of course, this is just one of the first steps for the, for the differently abled in terms of the Supreme Court actually talking about this. And as you mentioned, that there's often a slip between, what's there on paper and what is actually implemented on ground. Where do you think, in terms of the challenges that you face, of course, on a human-to-human level, it might differ. As you said, some CISF officials are, kinder. But, in terms of these arguments can also be put forth that there are security concerns. So in consideration of that.
I truly agree, because it's very important, and what the CISF is doing, they're doing a great job, because at the end of the day, the national security is very, very, very important. And I truly stand by them, and I want even the specially challenged or the specially abled people not to break rules. Let us not, misuse this facility or this order that has come to us. Even from my side, or talking about the community at large, I will still say that we have to adhere to all the rules that the CISF has put down. It's very, very important. Two things what I generally said, because I understand the work pressure that the CISF officials are undergoing at that point, because when you see the traffic at the airport, the human traffic at the airport, at times you are taken aback. So to handle that passenger load is not easy. So it's a very simple thing on a state level, or maybe in your area level. If you just, like I said, if you can give an iCard, which gives us an identification, so that the CISF people are not overburdened with this, frisking thing, or some identification which will allow us to identify ourselves in a very true way. And after that also, if the CISF people have some objection or if they have a doubt, then we can be definitely frisked, taken to a separate room, and then you can check the people. And I stand by this rule.
Right, Ms. Sudha Chandran there, an important voice on this issue. Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out your time and speaking to us here on Mirror Now.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
With cases around the world rapidly rising, there are a lot of questions around the nature of this new COVID variant, the Omicron. In order to address all your concerns, Mirror Now spoke to top